so invested over the past couple days. You may remember if you were here for Monday's game, and I hope you were. There was a player named Robert M88 who had won back-to-back Daily Trivia Challenge games and then went on to say, I want to do the clean sweep. I want to win Daily Trivia Live tonight, then fell asleep before the game started. I don't know if they came back. I don't know if they're still doing this. Has anybody here ever done a clean sweep in a day where they've won 2 challenges and then also won a Daily Trivia Live? Has that happened for anybody yet? Anybody? Let me know. Pop 146 needs ice cream. I get it after the game. This is the week of Robert, class of 1985. I don't know if I don't know. Okay, Picard 120 has done it. Harmonica Isley has done it before. Noel Girl 723 has done it more than once. Chrissy 774 has done it twice. There you go. There are a bunch of people who have done it before. The trifecta, that's what we're calling it. That's right, the trifecta. I hope each of you are able to do a trifecta. You could do that every single day, Monday through Thursday. It is possible. It is possible you could do it. I do believe that is possible here. Boston Celtics fans say Hal is not even close to done talking. That's true. I'm going to talk through the whole game, but the talk up is almost done. We got about 29 seconds to go before I jump into the actual script. That's just how it goes here. Anybody who watches live streaming, apparently there's like an hour of just talking to people and answering comments before you get into whatever the thing you're doing is. So this is very light compared to that. John Lind with the kindness in the comments, wishing me ill. What a shame. What a shame to see that. I want you to have more happiness in your life. I hope you have that. I hope you're healthy. IVO699, you talk too much. Well, great. I'm glad you're here. It's International Sushi Day, so here's hoping you're on a roll as you play the Wednesday edition of Daily Trivia Live, the mobile game show where you win money from the comfort of your phone. All the factoids you need to win are in your brains as you play for today's grand prize. That is $1,000, and when you correctly answer 10 multiple choice general trivia questions, you will win your share of it. In this game, you will earn 1 bonus SB for every question you get right, as long as, even if you've already been eliminated, that is the case. If you win the game today, here's how that works. You will get your share of the grand prize automatically. You will also automatically get any bonus SB that you earn during the game added on top. If you don't win the grand prize, you don't automatically get those bonus SB. You've earned them, they're banked, but you have to claim them at the end of the game in order to keep them. If you leave without claiming them, they're gone, and nobody wants that for you. Just stick around until the end of the game. That's what you do. Just don't leave early. Also, the first time you get a question wrong, as long as it's before question number 10, you can rejoin to get another shot at the grand prize. You can do that either using SB or with a free rejoin. And here's a tip for you. If you click the plus sign in the top left-hand corner of the main menu, anytime a game's not happening, you can get free rejoins by watching videos. But this month is just a little bit different because of the June Joinathon. That means you're getting a free rejoin just for showing up to today's game, and you get one for every live game you play begins. So just because you showed up today, you're going to have an extra one for tomorrow. Finally, each game we give away 5 100 SP prizes to 5 08. You get this game started right now with dollars or 9. A stitch in. Imagine this phrase comes from the world of sewing, where dealing with an issue in the moment saves 9 stitches that you would have to make later on. A stitch in time saves 9. 90% go with you're behind. I guess that would depend on where the tear is. You fix the problem now. Don't put off until tomorrow what you can do today. I did some stuff today I need to get done, and it felt free. Thank you, June Joinathon. And we have over 14,700 people in grand prize contention. And we are moving on to question number 2, worth 1 bonus SB. If you get it right, that's what every question does from now on. What kind of poem did Shakespeare write 154 of? Is it sonnets, haiku, or limericks? 54 of. Shall I compare thee to a summer's day? Thou art more lovely and more temperate. Rough winds do shake the darling buds of May. And this, of course, is the opening to one of his most famous sonnets. Sonnets is the haiku and limericks each. Unfortunately, that is incorrect. And there you go. Move on to question number 3 now, worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. When someone is rickrolled, whose music video do they wind up seeing? Is it Rick Springfield, Ricky Nelson? Whose music video do you wind up seeing? Way back in the day, when, spoiler alert, I was the swag guy, don't tell anyone, April Fool's Day on Swagbucks would always lead people of Swagbucks many times. That is the answer. Well done. Just in case you didn't know, but we're going to move on with the song Jesse's Girl. That was his biggest hit. Of the 29% of you that got eliminated, we got number 4, worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. Diphtheria was a respiratory disease that was common and killed 1 in 10. Covered an antitoxin. The answer is incorrect. These games do have a few more pitfalls in them as the week goes on, but we might 64 number 5. Sports teams in which city? Is it New York, Philadelphia, or Chicago? Punch of the Fanatic and Gritty is unquartz, and it is not even close. So apologies to the rest of you. Even people outside of Philadelphia till people dared to speak ill about him, and then he became our favorite son. And of course, the Fanatic is just the best of all time. Question number 6. Already halfway done this game. This is worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. Here it is. Or Twitter. What is it? Blue sky closest to? Enjoy the ability to curate their feed, which doesn't function off of an algorithm. One of the differences in its Twitter-like experience on any given day. We're on now to question of which 1980 people will probably made this version of Matlock a very compelling watch. My wife live in a world where Matlock existed, the show. It's really and it's great. All right, let's move on to Michael Palin's Withered Man saying what single word? Your British sketch comedy. It's question, but hopefully some of you have the ability to rejoin. It looks like at least a quarter of you were able to rejoin, maybe a little closer to 30%. We're down to about 2,300 people in grand prize. Is it hydrogen, curium, or xenon? The first mass, my apologies, because its atoms only have one proton in the nucleus. Hydrogen is batting lead off the table. Hydrogen is the answer. 2000. First, tomorrow is actually Garfield Day, if you didn't know, and there's literally no better way to mark the occasion than to play our comic strip game at 5 p.m. Pacific time, 8 p.m. Eastern. Rather, from Swagbucks Daily Trivia outside of our live games. One is through the Daily Trivia Challenge, our wherever you find it in the app. Now that is where you find games that were in USB when you download them. And Daily Tapjoy, quick, easy to complete offers. You'll check daily discovery. Get USB towards your daily goal. And speaking of SB towards your daily goal, don't forget that you've got a goal of completing the new Swaggo board that is live. It runs through 11:59 p.m. Pacific time on Monday, June 23rd. And that means there's still plenty of time to fill out your board. Now, I said yesterday I was able to fill in 3 or 4 squares for the discovery part of the Swaggo board just with daily tap join. That's something you can do too. In case you've never done, probably already doing it, including the daily trivia board to get an SB bonus. The size of the bonus, $15 in free gift cards. You can, before you submit, check it out after the game. The little Swaggo image will appear, and you can either check up on your board or you can start it. Like I said, there's plenty of time for you to fill it out. We got 2,315 people vying for a piece of our $1,000 grand prize. Over 14,600 of you have stuck around to the end. And there's one more bonus SB up for grabs if you can correctly answer our final question. Here is question number 10. Which of the following characters is from Mortal Kombat? Is it Princess Peach, Link, or Scorpion? Which one of these is from Mortal Kombat? Mortal Kombat! Only one of these 3 characters is an undead specter hunting down Sub-Zero to avenge the death of his family, and that, of course, would be Scorpion, who always says, because you are winners and you are splitting. Meet a few of our grand prize winners. You're all taking home 48 SB in grand prize money, plus the bonuses you earned along the way. The Keaton's budget. You are a winner. Mix or Pigeon 88.